Michael Strong comes on for his first start for Nottingham on home turf. Matt Riddington, a late change at fly half for the Green and Whites. Luke Mason comes in on the wing. He scored a try versus Ampthill last weekend, and it was his league debut for them. The two tenters today, Will Simmons and Charlie Thacker. Harry Graham over on the right wing, his first league start for Nottingham in his season debut. And then to bring you the team news for Coventry, the Luke Jeannot starts at prop with Phil Bolton making his 100th appearance for Coventry today, so a special day for the 34-year-old. Jordan Poole, a late change at hooker for Coventry. He's on dual registration from the Chiefs. Nottingham will be looking for the first score in this contest. Pretty tight so far, 0-0 after 11 minutes. What have you made of proceedings so far, Simon?
Yeah, it's a good game. Both sides, I think, are getting yardage over the game line, sort of tackling. There is gaps out there. Lineouts have been pretty successful for both teams. So, Nottingham have got this at the back now. Coventry putting on the early pressure. Referees could use it, and we'll see how they go.
It was the call, use it, they did. They'll have a quick ball here if possible. Happy to go through the phases for the moment, just take the tackle. Coventry's defence scrabbling a bit, and that's an interception here. If Coventry got a chance, they've got a chance at running this in. There's no one home for Nottingham at the moment. He's trying to get some pace. That's a lovely tackle from Luke Mason on Rob Stevenson there.
And he's holding him up. A high tackle. The referee's put his arm out.
And that's a penalty for Coventry for a high tackle. Simon mentioned there.
Yeah, desperately unlucky. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from the replay, but there were numbers out here. Nottingham had gone round the corner twice, carried hard, and actually there was some space out wide, but unfortunately not able to. Just showing Harry Graham there, that was close. He actually had it in his hands. It looked like he had it in his hands, so he'll be desperately disappointed not managing to put that one down.
As we say, fine margin to terminate it, and also, like we saw there, Coventry managing to get ball to hand and almost break away. And with the penalty they got from the high tackle from Luke Mason, it's now Jordan Poole with the line out, an attacking line out on the Nottingham 22. This one is good. Another driving maul. So far it's been fairly even, but Coventry seem to have a bit of a shove on here, and it's a break from the number 6 Senatiki Nyalo in for the try for Coventry, and from nothing Coventry have the first score of the game inside the opening 15 minutes.
They're going for a tap and go here. Yeah.
That's something you don't see too often.
Well, becoming a bit more vogue actually. So I think Exeter were probably the first people to really do it. Luke Karandiki, who is obviously an exceptional athlete, sort of smashing it in, and Coventry have decided that the line-out perhaps not working as well as they want it to, and so have decided to drive it up.
Trying to drive here and put the Nottingham defence under as much pressure as possible, and you're a metre or two out from the try line to try and get their second try of the game. The referee's having a very close look as they continue to come through the forwards. Barrage on the Nottingham defence. Not really going anywhere at the moment. The referee runs around to the other side to see if he can see a ground in. Coventry still not able to cross the whitewash. Nottingham's defence has been solid so far. Can they keep it on? You can see the ball there just inches away, and Coventry managed to get over in the end for their second try.
I think that's a brace of tries there for the number 6. Now, and actually, interestingly, they've gone low and hard, and Nottingham have repelled them. That time, he actually went over the tackle and managed to get in behind. You'll see it on the replay here. Smart play from the blind side.
Yes, Senatiki Nyalo's first start for Coventry this season, and not a bad game for him so far. As Simon mentioned, a brace of tries, and this will be Tony Fenner in just a moment or so to try and add the extras. But like you say, they're just going over the top, and he managed to get in perfectly illustrated there, Simon.
Yeah, a good try. A penalty there, so with just a couple of minutes left in the half, able to clear his lines, and that's the corner, that's where the wind is blowing, and so that's now 10 metres from the Nottingham line, and Coventry will be looking to secure this. I would expect this to be caught and driven, and probably at the front, just because of the wind, but we'll see what happens from here.
Coventry throw into the line-out. The line-out's good, as we mentioned, that drive. Coventry are trying to get on there. They seem to have broken through the defence a little bit. Nottingham scrabbling to get back. It's come down as a penalty advantage once again to Coventry, and they come in through the backs this time. Oh, it's a bit of a loose pass there from the centre, Andy Forsyth. The referee decides to come back for a penalty.
Somebody's going to go this time. I think it's... Who's he giving that to? Jordan Coughlin, I think, the Nottingham number 8. I think, I'm not quite sure.
8 entry.
8 entry, the side, the referee saying.
8.
He count himself a bit lucky there.
So yellow card, yeah. So Jordan Coughlin is leaving the field for 10 minutes. So probably 2 minutes in the second half. And yeah, you'll see if if Coventry score here and to get a yellow card, it's a double whammy. So a big moment in the game, this line out.
Yeah, important for Nottingham to stand resolute here. And you can see then the Jordan Coughlin walking around the side. He has indeed been sin bin. Coventry looking to get the drive on here to add a third try of the game. The referee's in position to have a look for when it collapses and goes over the line, and Coventry do indeed get their third try of the game. And like you said there, Simon, the double whammy for Nottingham, not just the try conceding but the yellow card for Coughlin as well.
Yeah, and they'll, again, sort of, we talk about it, and compounding errors. So penalty in the middle of the park, kick it into the corner, and then another penalty. Pressure. Up until this game, Nick Dolly was the leading try scorer of Coventry. I haven't seen all of them, but I've definitely seen 2 of his 3 tries, which come from exactly that, a driving more. And so that Coventry forward pack is well drilled in these drives, and actually, as you can see there, goes through, and I think it's probably the hooker that scores.
And with 46 minutes, the clock ticks to it's Nottingham 0, Coventry 24. Nottingham will be looking to turn this opportunity into their first points of the game. And they'll be looking to use that wind advantage too as the game goes on. It's good for Nottingham. Is that a penalty advantage, the referee signal? No, not
I think
quite.
He was just saying line out, not over.
Was that forward? The referee says no, and that's a breakthrough.
Harry Graham scored.
Harry Graham scored. I think all the players had stopped because they thought it was forward. You play to the whistle. Harry Graham carries on and he crosses the try line, and Nottingham get their first points on the board, a man light here against Coventry.
That's a huge point in the game. Nottingham managed to get that. The ball got slapped out the scrum half's hand, which, whether that's a penalty or is allowed, not all, but the referee has deemed that actually that came from the Coventry hand and it's gone forward from them and not a knock on. And Harry Graham picked up the ball and scooted through.
Yeah, lovely vision from Nottingham to get their first try of the game, and it's Nottingham 7, Coventry 24 as George Cox is tackled with the ball in hand, taken well from the restart. Nottingham with the ball. Oh, and it's a break here through.
Break by Ruben.
That's a lovely break by Ruben on debut again for Nottingham.
That's a high tackle he's given for the seatbelt tackle there. So hopefully Nottingham free ball here. You need this through the hands.
He's got advantage again. Coughlin is indeed back on the pitch.
Yeah, agreed, yeah.
Graham calling for it on this side. He's found a little bit of space. Graham, if it can pop it up, he's trying to play football with it. He's got ball to hand now. Can he cross the whitewash for the second try of the game?
There you go.
And Graham has got Nottingham back into this game. Conversion to come, but they have halved the deficit inside the opening 10 minutes of the second half.
And so Nottingham, this is crucial, as we just talked about, need to be able to defend this line out here. This has been Coventry's easiest way of getting points and putting pressure on Nottingham. So they need to stop this drive. It's a real strength for Coventry. It's a crucial play in the game, this.
Absolutely, and understandably so. Both teams just taking their time, getting everything sorted out as they would. Coventry do take it. Here's that drive in more that's served them quite well in this game so far. Nottingham standing resolute. They're taking them to the side at the moment. Coventry looking to try and get a bit of a shove on. Not really going anywhere at the moment. As we said, that trying to splinter off, but the referee's having a look. Just making sure everything's happy, trying to go high as we saw.
That's a more, that'll be a Nottingham ball. I think the referee's called a more, and that'll be Nottingham ball. I think, that's really good defence. Coventry, if you look at their driving more, they are able to actually steer it almost like a caravan, and they move it to the right and drive, and actually found out that Nottingham had defended well there and moved it back to the left and broke off. But unfortunately, we might see in the replay here, I think that's the Coventry hooker, and actually once you get 4 hands on it there and the referee calls more, all you've got to do is get it to deck. And players don't have to roll away because it's a more, and as soon as it goes to that, referee blows his whistle and it's a Nottingham scrum.
You mentioned how crucial that phase of play was. You could hear how much Nottingham was celebrating.
Well, yes, but they haven't exited yet. And this is the case. You win the line out, it matters for nothing if you don't win the scrum. And the number of times you see this scrum end up in a penalty to the side that's just along the line out. So Coventry will really go hard at this scrum. Nottingham need to defend this scrum well.
So far, so good. Coming through the forwards, the ball's come out. The Coventry players calling for something there. I think they want a penalty infringement. The referee says nothing doing at the moment. Nottingham still with the ball. As I mentioned, it's really important that they get this out cleanly. And it's a try for Coventry. And as we said,
he's saying that the ball was out there. Michael Strong is moving his foot back, and if you watch any game, scrum halves move the foot back, and until it's gone beyond the back foot, every scrum half in the land would expect that to be still in. Coventry, fair play, said no, it's out, and have screamed through. And we'll see if we can see this on the attack. So
you can see, Michael Strong.
So I'm not sure how that is out, but they've said it's out, and they've come through. Ball's popped out, and that is a score. And we talked about it. They did the hard thing. The line out, they managed to secure. And we said there, look. So if that is out, wow.
So, he's saying that's out, and it's that man again, Nyalo, with the kick. As you'd expect, to going for the scrum again, considering they got the penalty from that, and how the first one went as well. Nottingham here looking to put Coventry under as much pressure as they can. Once again, silence falls over the Bay in anticipation of a crucial play. It's in from Dolly. This scrum looks a little bit more settled. Nottingham looking to get that second shove on. Oh, here we go. And the ball's out quickly. Can they cross the whitewash here, Nottingham, and get the third try of the game? Not quite. I don't think the referee's not signalled. They're not far off. Looking to come underneath the sticks. It's close again, he's looking to go low, but Coventry's defence is just strong enough. This is crucial if Nottingham can score here to get themselves back into a game. Could be held up here. The referee's having a look, and he's crossed the whitewash, and it's a try for Nottingham. It's the third of the game.
Luke, I think that's the second row. Yeah, I think that's Luke Frost that scored there.
Again, another crucial phase of the play as the clock ticks down on this game at the Bay. Nottingham 17, Coventry 29. Dolly told to feed, he held it for a minute. Coventry have a bit of a shove on, but Nottingham respond with their own shove. Referee's having a good look at everything to make sure it's all good. And it's a pick up from Coughlin, as Simon mentioned, they'd be looking to do. And this is good running rugby. They have some space.
He's quick. He is rapid.
This is Mason. He's looking to go on his own. He had Graham outside, but he chose to go on his own. Metres out from the try line. Nottingham looking to get their own fourth of the game and their own bonus point within this and set up a grandstand finish here at the Bay. Can they do so? They need response quickly, looking to go hard and low, but they can't quite penetrate that Coventry defence. 12 points behind with around 4 minutes left to go, and he's in under the post. Nottingham with the fourth try of the game. Confirmation there that it was indeed number 16, Sean Evans, who crossed the whitewash. My apologies for that ever.
So big pressure on football. Football's played very well all day, cleaned up these. And
what a take! just
managed to there. Well, great athleticism. Ball sprung forward, and he did very well to finish there.
Like a hot potato as Coventry look to break through that Nottingham defence here. They'll be happy to have the ball in hand. Both teams have scored 4 tries. Nottingham 24, Coventry 29 with 3.5 minutes left to go in this contest. What a contest we've seen here at the Bay. Is there more in store? Oh, and it's come out wide. They have numbers over. This is Captain Ryan Burrows on the ball here. He's got past 1, he's got past 2, and it's an offload to the number 23, James Merson, off the sub bench, and he's over for the try for Coventry.
Heartbreaking there. Ryan Burrows just showing what a class act he is. Keeping the ball alive, getting in behind the Nottingham defence, and then offloading to the winger who's just come on, who finished it well. Still had a bit to do, but you can see here Ryan Burrows steps inside, manages to hand off Harry, gets in behind there, final offload, and then the winger cuts inside one, and then has the acceleration to go and score.